name. Dr. Egg's long-legged drag.
Drag.
That's a good name.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I remember.
I mean,
him.
that's how you pitch it. You have to pitch with confidence. You go, "That's a good name."
That's a good idea.
Everyone else in the room goes, "That's a good name."
They
That's a
all
good
look
name.
like, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about.
And what would Dr. Egg's leg deg be about?
Well, Dr. Eggman has been humiliated by Sonic for the last time. He takes up an AK. Okay, no, never
Puts it
mind.
in his mouth.
You can't. No, there's no never mind during a pitch. Wait, no, dumb idea. This is spelled.
Okay.
I don't want to make a game about it
He throws
anymore.
the AK
Here's
into
my other
space.
idea. It's like about a bird and you like fly through rings or something.
Okay, no, it's okay. It's Dr. Eggman's party, and all of his robot friends are there. They're just stealing the start of Generations. Anyway, he's sitting at his desk when Sonic breaks in. He starts running on his cake and being a real piece of shit.
Running on his cake?
He's running on
Running
his
on his cake?
He's
Like
just
in place?
Yes,
Okay.
he's spraying cake all over the robots and breaking them all.
It's a funny visual. I'll go with it.
And Dr. Eggman's.
And he says, "You're too fat." He goes, "Damn it."
No, he goes, "You're too fat." He goes, "No." And then Sonic smashes into space, sucking Eggman into space. He floats through space for 78 years, and he's frozen in time until Rouge the Bat finds him.
Finds the time crystals, which resurrect him.
The fucking roll I'm sorry.
Dr. Eggman is broken. He's floating through space. He's frozen. Okay, who finds him? Who else?
Yeah, I don't know who else.
Who else but Maria? Maria finds him.
Oh my god, she's alive?
She's been floating through space too.
Everyone in the boardroom, they would perk up right now. And go, "What? That's an old character. People like that one."
Maria's back. And
She had space age.
She's not dead.
So what happens with her?
So it turns out floating in space annihilated the space age, and she's actually okay. But when her and Eggman collide,
I thought she got shot.
when her and Eggman collide,
Did they eject her into space?
when her and Eggman collide, it creates enough heat that it warms them both.
Wow.
And then they both start breathing into each other's mouths so that they don't run out of breath.
So what's the gameplay mechanic? How does this work?
This is still the first cutscene.
No, we're still in that one.
So here's the cool part.
We're in the prologue.
Now that they're both like, you know, they're intertwined in space, holding each other's hands.
Okay.
They're like, well, we're not gonna last long, but at least we're gonna die together. And Dr. Eggman grabs her and kicks off of her so he can propel himself back to Earth.
Oh, poor Maria.
Oh, that's
And
ruthless.
she flies into the sun and a black hole.
But then she like combines with the sun and becomes like a demon monster.
She becomes Mega Maria. And then she's the main villain.
Wow.
She's gonna make Maria land.
She's in the sun. She's Mega Maria, and she's building a sun lair.
Okay.
Eggman's like meteoriting back to Earth and breaking up in the atmosphere. But luckily,
Like
Chris.
you see bits coming off
Now,
him?
Chris,
Yeah.
problem already.
yeah.
Where do rings factor into the gameplay here?
So here's the thing: he's breaking up in the atmosphere. His legs and arms are breaking up. He's
Yeah.
screaming.
I was screaming, "If only I had some rings!"
Luckily, he lands right on one lone ring, which like saves him from
Oh, it
death.
saves
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Yes.
That's how Maria lived too. When they shot her to death, she was holding a ring.
No. Now when he looks up, he sees Maria's head in the sky, looking down on him, and she's getting bigger by the second.
Oh my
It's like
God.
Majora's Mask.
Yes.
That Mega Maria's coming to Earth.
Yes. And
Is there a day like
there's a day and night
time
cycle.
limit?
And you have to collect the Maria stones to fire into her with a cannon.
Yeah, no,
And it
Eggman.
resets her timer.
So first of all, Eggman has to meet up with Shadow. That's level 1. So you're running to You're running to Shadow's.
You're running to Shadow.
You're running to his.
You're running into his arms.
No, you're running to his apartment.
To his house, yeah.
He lives in an apartment.
There's a cut to the inside of his apartment, and
you
he's
can't-
got
You
like
kick the door open like Kramer.
he's got movie posters on the wall, and he's watching like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, but first you have to crawl up the garbage chute to get to him.
And how do you do that?
You press A.
You enter the
repeatedly.
garbage chute zone, and that's the level.
That's the first level.
Yeah.
Garbage chute zone.
Yeah.
Act 1.
Yeah, and then when you finally get to his door, he goes, you again? Huh? Yeah, huh? Killed my girlfriend, did you? Huh? And then he lets you in, and and then
Made my girlfriend into a mega girlfriend, huh?
Wait, no, he doesn't know that yet.
Yeah.
So
He points this guy.
We have
says,
to break the news to him.
Yeah, no, he goes, "What are you doing here?" Huh. And then Eggman opens the blinds really quick, and the light pours in. Shadow walks over to the light, and it's like the camera pans up behind
goes,
him.
"What is
and into the
this?"
sight, he goes, "Huh, Maria, Mega Maria."
Mega Maria?
Oh, there's still more left.
He goes, "Damn, it can't be."
Not here.
Then he starts shooting at it with his gun.
Yosh. Mega Maria.
Yosh.
I'm glad that one made you laugh so hard.
I love the way that's how he says yes. Yosh. Anyway, Shadow sees Maria. Mm-hmm. He puts the gun to his head and shoots his brain out of his head.
Why?
Shadow, because he can't comprehend.
But he also was holding a ring. And then he goes, okay, now that I've thought about it a little bit more, I don't actually want to, do
Okay, that's
this.
cool. Okay, so now him and Eggman team up. Shadow.
He says, actually, I had invulnerability. I had a cloak of invisibility.
Now that's just unbelievable.
No,
This
he
is
says,
getting ridiculous
I'm fast.
now.
I'm so fast I dodged the bullet. And then Eggman says, "Why did you shoot to begin with?"
You should be on my anti-Maria team.
Yeah.
You're very powerful.
And then Eggman says, "Ow!" And then Eggman says,
And he says, shit!
"Fuck!" He says, "How do we have anything cool here we can use as an upgrade?"
Cool.
And then Shadow opens his closet.
just
And
these guns.
there's an extra. Okay, there's guns and there's an extra pair of jet boots.
Oh my god.
Robotnik doesn't need jet boots.
And this is when Sonic runs into the apartment.
And then he runs on Shadow's cake.
No! Not again!
Shadow goes, "That was my only cake."
Now I'm mad too. Let's get revenge together.
So then they go to the Sonic's the Sonic Zone,
The Sonic Schoolhouse.
Sonic Schoolhouse Zone, where Sonic is teaching a class about economics and
That he
gender
does.
studies.
Both the same class.
He's fast.
Yeah.
He's running around each
You
student.
learn so much so quickly.
Yeah, and then Shadow and Eggman walk in and they shoot up the school, obviously.
He says, "Got a speed, Reed."
And then Sonic is he runs out. He doesn't defend his students at all. He just runs away.
You probably wouldn't do that.
But Shadow and Eggman still feel accomplished, so they go on with their mission anyway. And they go meet up with Knuckles to see if the Master Emerald can help.
And it can't, so then they leave Knuckles.
They shoot a hole in the Master Emerald, and Knuckles says, "Damn."
Not here.
He says, "Oh no."
Not here. Does he say, "Oh no"?
That's I'm referencing Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Which you can't know because our GameCube broke.
Yeah, it's true. What a bummer. The power cable to the GameCube, I don't know what happened to it, but
We
it
were planning on
fried.
doing a couple of those.
Yeah, it fried.
So he gets to the Master Emerald. Knuckles is listening to "It Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have None." And Knuckles is like rubbing his cock through his jeans.
He has jeans, huh?
Yeah.
Some nice
What bearing does
Levi's.
this have over the plot?
He turns around and bears his grill in his mouth.
Oh my
And he
god.
says, "Get the fuck out of here. This is the Master Emerald." And then Shadow shoots him. He shoots his finger off, his pinky. He goes,
So that's some sharp shooting.
"Yep." Knuckles glides away.
Does he have a pinky?
Under his glove, yeah.
Yeah. They still have a pinky. They're just missing.
Do they ever show his fingers?
They all have. They four fingers because Japan you can't have 3 fingers.
But now he has
5
3 fingers,
fingers.
so Japan kills him.
You know what I mean.
Japan kills him. He throws him in the boiler.
I've never heard of that rule.
Yeah, it's a. You know, you've heard that rule.
Did they kill you if you have 2 fingers?
No. Yes. That one you should know.
The Yakuza.
It's good that you recognize.
But anyway, so that they take the Master Emerald, they put it into Dr. Robotnik's green spleen bean machine, and they start shooting.
His Howard Dean screen machine.
They start firing bean particles at each other through the large Beadron collider, and then that fires up the Master Emerald, starts spinning around, and then the final level is called the Spindrome, where you Dr. Eggman's inside the Master Emerald, running around really fast over and over and over.
But you're playing as him. How does that happen?
I don't know. It's just a video game. You don't take it too seriously.
Then why'd you think out this very convoluted plot?
Oh shit! I didn't think
Shadow
about this.
is on the outside. He's saying, "You must defeat my beautiful Maria. and you're spinning around over and over and over, and it's like kind of like DDR, and you have to stomp
Can
on
you
your
give me a sample
controller.
of the main theme? Because it has to play the main theme during this. If
Okay.
you're gonna be fighting Mega Maria,
Okay, so it's kind of like industrial because it's Dr. Robotnik. So it's like. See, that's pretty cool. And then Dr. Robotnik sings as you play. You go, die, die.
It's dynamic. It changes depending on how well you're doing.
You go, die, die, Maria, you must go the way. It's kind of like One Winged Angel. It's really epic.
I'll believe you. Do you have a choir behind it?
Yeah, there's a choir of
him.
And they all have the sunglasses and noses.
All of him.
and there's a huge stretch JPEG of Eisenhower, president, in the background, bearing his Robotnik teeth. Anyway, so
It's a good visual. I like that.
Just a little detail that needs to be in there.
because you have to do 999 spins, and they all take a minute each. So it's really epic. Anyway, once you hit the final spin, Sonic runs in and he starts running on your cake.
Again.
This is the
This
final.
is a repeated.
Oh, it's the final confrontation.
It's the final
You have to
cake.
stop him from the final cake.
This is the final cake
The
level.
egg cake.
It's called Final Cake. It's really cool.
That sounds like a Sonic level.
Yeah.
That works.
So Shadow's eating the cake outside the Master Emerald. Sonic runs on it.
Oh, well, okay. Sonic didn't run on it yet.
Shadow throws his fork and spoon down on the ground. Gah! You always do this. And then Sonic lolls and kicks Shadow to death. which calls him to fall on the lever, which actually stops the Master Emerald from spinning, which in turn makes Maria laugh so hard she pukes, which engulfs the planet
Oh my god.
in a layer of liquid, which emerges Chaos Final Form, made of Maria's phlegm.
And it's so funny that Shadow also pukes.
They all start
Which then in turn Dr. Eggman starts puking.
Oh my god.
the whole planet is surrounded by a thin layer of puke,
And then
which
they make
actually
the puke emerald.
Who wants some
protects the
chowder?
planet.
Oh, they form a new ozone layer.
Yeah, it's called the Marie Zone layer. No, the
You'll figure it out.
Snot Zone layer.
I don't think Sega's gonna take this idea. I don't know, something about it.
How much farther
Seems a
are we
little
from the
confusing.
ending?
Wait. Okay, no. Okay, we'll undo. She sucks the snot back in, and she stops laughing. Now she's really serious.
She
Her
then
eyes
says,
start.
I'm really serious.
She says, "Hi, Maria. I'm super serious." Her eyes start getting really bright, and everyone's really scared. But then, everyone looks around. What is that?
Was that them sucking in all their own vomit?
No. All the vomit's no more. You gotta stop focusing
We're
on
done
that.
with the vomit.
Yeah.
Forget it.
That was a minor detail at best.
They look around, and it is Crush 42. They are playable characters now
Wow.
for the first time
Wow.
ever.
That was Crush 40.
Okay.
Well, they added 2 members.
Yeah.
The two
Why
new
not?
members.
Are Shadow and Dr. Eggman.
Yes.
Wow.
And they're gonna crush Maria's freaking temples by flying 20 planes into each side of her head.
I'm glad that you thought that through. You were like, okay, I decided on temples randomly. I need to actually figure out how to destroy them.
So Shadow mentions that 9/11 happened, so maybe they can use that to their advantage.
I'm imagining there's just like a child babbling. He got into their office somehow. He got into the boardroom.
Wait a minute, Shadow's dead. Anyway.
Is he?
Yeah, he died earlier. Sonic kicked him to death on the ground for no reason.
But then he was in Crush 42.
Oh, you're right. Crush 40 brought him back to life with the power of music.
He was holding a ring again.
Yes, okay.
If there's ever a problem, the solution is just give them a ring.
Okay. Okay, so the planes all fly into the sides of Maria. She screams in agony. She starts crying, and her crying actually puts her out.
Oh.
So the sun is gone, and life on Earth is no more.
That's the end.
That's a good, like, bittersweet ending.
Yeah, it is. It's very. I feel like it ties into
And then there's
the tragedy of Maria's character.
as the credits like scroll up, there's a time lapse, and it shows like the planet becoming beautiful and full of grass and stuff, even though
Life
there's no
finds
sun.
a way.
Yeah, because turns out Eggman survived. That's the after credits. It cuts to the center of the earth and Eggman's alive. He is the core of the planet.
In a fetal position.
Yeah, it's like 2001.
And he's spinning around super fast.
The planet has his mustache on.
Eggman becomes the planet. How did he get to the core?
Don't explain
You're
it.
the one pitching.
Don't explain it.
Anyway, executives, I hope you like my pitch.